We have a question here that you need to...
Yeah, sure, yeah.
So, are you looking at the data from all the studies or just your patient?
No, all of them. There's only... I mean, one company's doing all the studies. There's only 18 patients.
Right.
So I don't have access to all the data.
So,
In fact, nobody does. You know, for example, with my patients, people don't even know the data. You know, we only submit it at certain time points.
gotcha. So, my question was, so you're not sure about the subjective things. What about like the test? Is the field of vision improving at all?
Again, we don't know any of that yet.
The drusen, is it
Don't know.
removing and that kind of stuff?
No. We wait a while before we get all the tests,
Right.
and officially submit them.
Right.
And I don't get to see all of them anyway. So, some of this is the company's confidential.
Right.
So they don't tell me everything.
Right.
So I don't know.
So will you guys do? How many patients will you do? Do you think you'll do another one or two?
Yeah.
Or are you doing AMD or SMD?
AMD. We're not signed up for the SMD study yet, but we're probably going to get in it.
Okay.
Because we have a lot of SMD patients, but it takes a while to go through the protocol.
It's harder to find the AMD patients from. I'm following. I'm paying attention. So.
Yeah, it's a little harder just because, as I mentioned, the older patients aren't as healthy.
So I'm looking around this crowd, and I see people of all ages.
We probably have a while before
It works.
What time did you say?
Are we talking about something that might be
I would think we were
impacted?
15 minutes. I wouldn't
Yeah, if it
Or are we
works.
talking about people that might be impacted?
can't do that till afterwards.
You follow what I
Yeah,
mean?
if it
How
works,
far
then
away
people
are
60.
we?
Easily.
Okay.
Yeah, if it works, we'll know in a few years.
Okay.
4 or 5 years.
Right. So it could be a mass. Will it be?
Yeah, but it won't be available. See, the thing is, right, so we'll know soon enough because the phase 1 trial probably has 2 years more to go.
Right.
And then if it works, they'll start a phase 2.
And how many patients would that be? Do you think?
Phase 2 is usually quite a bit. Phase 1 is 12 patients. Phase 2 is probably going to be,
Hundreds.
for this, maybe not, probably less than 100.
Okay.
In most phase 2s, it's at least a couple hundred, but
So
in this,
there's,
right.
my understanding is that there's a lot to look for and there's a lot to be cautious about, conservative about, but we're basically putting a cell that's supposed to be in there, and the after effects that you look for don't exist like in a pharmaceutical.
Correct. So
Not
it'll
to
take
say
a
that
while.
not to be cautious, but is there less caution? Or is there a lesser time, a lesser window of the observation because it's been going on for a year
No,
and a
it's the
half?
same. The only difference between this and a pharma approval is the pharma, like a phase 3, is 1,000 patients or something. This won't be anything close to that.
Okay.
So it doesn't get approved the same way pharma does, so you need less patients. So they'll go to a phase 2 after only 12 patients. So they'll definitely do a phase 2
Right.
if it's safe, if it continues to show that it's safe.
Right.
And then that may be 40, 50 patients, I don't know. And then if it's good, they might do a phase 3, but you don't need to get it approved the same way. So it's a big unknown.
Do you think there'll be compassionate use, or
Yeah.
I mean, we have one if you like.
If you're
it's
60,
really,
this,
that's really cool?
this could be something pretty big in 10 years.
Right.
5 years, I wouldn't say big, but it might.
Right. As the public becomes more and more aware, I mean, I started looking at it 2 years ago, and there was hardly any information out
Yeah, there
there.
was
And
nothing.
now that it's tenfold,
Yeah.
20-fold how much information is out there about it.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
It's interesting. Thank you.
All right.